Greetings, subscriber. Australia produces over 6 billion eggs annually, with free-range eggs comprising nearly half the market. What goes into raising millions of chickens for organic eggs, and how do farmers ensure quality from pasture to processing factory? Dive into this vibrant industry with us and share your thoughts on sustainable farming. Let's explore the journey behind your breakfast. The free-range egg industry in Australia has soared, fueled by demand for ethical, high-quality food. The Australian Bureau of Statistics reports a 20% rise in egg consumption since 2000, with free-range eggs fetching $8.00 to $10.00 per dozen, double the price of caged eggs. This trend traces back to the 1,980 sets when RSPCA-led welfare campaigns reshaped farming practices. ACIRO studies show free-range eggs boast richer yolks due to diverse diets like grass and insects. Economically, the sector adds $1.7 billion, 0 cents to Australia's GDP, employing 15 zeros in regions like Victoria and Queensland. Yet small farms face stiff competition from brands like Sunny Queen Farms. This economic vitality sets the stage for understanding the farming process. What trade-offs do you think farmers navigate to stay competitive? To grasp how farms operate, consider the meticulous care involved. Farmers favor breeds like Australorp and Leghorn for their resilience in Australia's climate. The Australian Chicken Meat Federation mandates a maximum of 2.5 chickens per square yard to ensure welfare. Chickens roam pastures by day, retreating to mobile coops at night. Organic standards require costly organic feed, 30% pricier than conventional options. Eggs collected daily are cleaned and graded at processing factories using laser technology. As seen at Lilydale's New South Wales facility, a 2023 IBIS World Report notes processing factories generate $500 million, 0 cents, but face 10% cost increases from equipment tariffs. This intricate process reveals farmers' dedication. How do you imagine technology in a processing factory transforms eggs into market-ready products? The journey from farm to processing factory is filled with real challenges. Jane, a farmer at Inglewood Organic Chicken in Victoria, recalls, "The 2020 bushfires nearly wiped out our flock. We relocated coops daily to escape smoke." Her story mirrors broader struggles. Like the 2022 avian influenza outbreaks, which cost small farms $50,000, 0 cents for biosecurity per CSIRO. At processing factories, workers like Tom in Queensland endure long shifts. One flawed egg can stop the line. Sarah Miles from the University of Sydney highlights rotational grazing, reducing soil degradation by 15%. These tales of perseverance inspire respect for the industry. What obstacles do farmers near you overcome to deliver quality food? Reflecting on these stories evokes memories of my childhood in Tasmania. Chasing chickens across my uncle's farm, their feathers shimmering in the sun. That sense of freedom lingers even as I tour modern farms with high-tech processing factories nearby. The heart of farming care for animals and land endures. On X, at Oz Farmers Posts with free-range eggs trended in 2024, echoing this pride. Nostalgia bridges past and present, inviting us to value farmers' work. How do your memories of farms or food shape your view of organic eggs today? Building on this pride, the industry's impact is profound. Free-range farms yield 25% higher profit margins than caged systems, per a 2024 Deloitte report, though land and feed consume 60% of budgets. Tax breaks introduced in 2023 ease costs by 5%, spurring growth. Socially, events like the Queensland Egg Show draw thousands, while ABC News lauds free-range farms for cutting emissions by 10% compared to industrial systems. Yet small farms risk being outpaced by giants, threatening diversity. This balance of profit and purpose drives the industry forward. How can you support local farms against such competition? Australia's free-range egg industry blends cutting-edge practices with heartfelt care. From Jane's open pastures to the processing factory, each egg embodies dedication to quality and sustainability. Support this by choosing free-range organic eggs, visiting local farms, or exploring more at another Trending Farms documentary. What does sustainable farming mean to you? Vote 1 for inspiring farmers or 2 for innovative processing. Share your thoughts.
We start this farming documentary with the process of harvesting sheep wool on the farm. Be sure to watch and comment below Trending Farms video about the modern tools introduced to receive many attractive gifts from us. Sheep are usually harvested for wool once or twice a year, depending on the breed and climate. Modern machines have greatly improved this process. Electric shears can shear sheep in just 2 to 3 minutes, with professional shearers using these tools able to shear up to 400 sheep a day. Automated systems, such as sheep scoopers and wool cradles, reduce the effort and stress, speeding up the whole process. In fact, these machines can increase efficiency by up to 50%, helping large farms handle thousands of sheep during the shearing season. How many ways do you know to kill lice, ticks, and mites on your pets? Regular injections, bathing, or trimming. In this documentary about farming, Trending Farm would like to introduce to you the detailed process of a day of sheep dipping for those working on the farm. Regular dipping helps protect sheep from parasites that can cause skin diseases and reduce wool quality. This process is done after shearing. At this time, the sheep's wool will be shorter, allowing the medicine to penetrate effectively. The farm workers will prepare a special chemical solution that kills external parasites. Next, the sheep are dipped in that solution one by one until the entire flock is finished. A modern dipping system can handle up to 600 sheep per hour. On average, sheep are dipped about twice a year, helping them stay healthy and effectively controlling disease outbreaks. If you would like more details about the types of chemical solutions that farmers in the U.S. use on their sheep flocks, leave a comment below our documentary now. Did you know that? In addition to chemical baths, sheep also need regular hooves to maintain healthy feet? Modern hoof grinders make this job easier and more precise. Overly long hooves can lead to infection, lameness, and difficulty walking, so regular trimming is essential. Hydraulic hoof care systems, equipped with adjustable clamps and rotating grinding discs, are now commonly used on farms. The machines featured in this farming documentary can handle sheep of different sizes and operate at speeds of up to 2,800 RPM, allowing farmers to trim their hooves quickly and safely. By using these machines, farmers can ensure healthier sheep that move better, reducing stress and the risk of disease. In addition to sheep, horses are also livestock that invest in a lot of modern machinery to develop effectively. One of the most surprising machines is the Equine rehabilitation system. This high-tech device uses water to help horses recover from injuries and improve muscle strength. Horses walk on a treadmill submerged in water, which reduces the impact on joints by up to 60% while providing resistance to trained muscles. The water depth can be adjusted from 10 centimeters to 120 centimeters, and the treadmill speed ranges from 0.5 to 12 kh, allowing for customized rehabilitation programs. This process promotes full-body movement, building muscle strength without overloading injured areas, making it an ideal rehabilitation tool. Are you surprised that horses are also rehabilitated like professional athletes? Share this farming documentary to let more people know. The magic is not limited to the application of advanced machinery to the farming process, but is also applied to the harvesting stages of livestock and poultry on the farm. A prime example is the modern chicken harvester, which is transforming the poultry industry by increasing efficiency and reducing labor costs. These machines, like the chicken cat system, use rotating drum-like collectors and conveyor belts to gently lift chickens and transport them into containers. A single machine can harvest up to 8,000 chickens per hour, significantly reducing the time and manpower required compared to traditional methods. These machines are commonly used in large-scale poultry operations across Europe, the United States, and Brazil, where they help ensure humane handling and minimize injuries to chickens during harvesting. Take a closer look at Trending Farm's farming documentary to better understand why it is so popular. The final surprise we want you to discover in this farming documentary is the automated cow milking system. The automated cow milking system, first introduced in the Netherlands and Sweden in the 1990s, has revolutionized the dairy industry by improving both efficiency and milk production. These systems use robotic arms and sensors to attach milking cups to the cow's teats without human intervention. On average, an automated milking system allows cows to be milked 2 to 3 times a day, compared to the usual 2 times a day when milked by hand. This can increase milk production by up to 15%, with cows producing around 10 to 15 liters of milk per day. These systems are now widely used in Europe, the United States, and Australia, providing precise, hygienic, and stress-free milking. Trending Farm hopes to provide more interesting and amazing things in the agriculture of countries around the world, bringing a modern perspective on the types of machinery in the farming process. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any useful farming documentaries at 2 fixed times. See you again in the next videos. Hello, loyal Trending Farm viewers. Chinese farmers are increasingly choosing to invest in porcupine farming due to the high market demand for porcupine meat, which is considered a delicacy in some regions, and the low maintenance costs of the animals compared to traditional farming. Setting up a porcupine farm typically requires an investment of between $10,000 and $50,000, depending on the scale and size of the operation. Essential facilities include spacious enclosures that mimic their natural habitat, providing enough space for foraging, as porcupines are solitary and need space to roam. In addition, farms need specific equipment such as sturdy fences to accommodate the porcupine's instinctive behaviors and ensure their well-being. According to recent reports, there are more than 500 porcupine farms across China, with market trends showing steady growth in demand, leading to a more competitive landscape. This fascinating story will be explored further in our upcoming farming documentary, showcasing the unique practices and economic potential behind porcupine farming. A fiber-rich diet is crucial for hedgehogs on the farm, as it promotes healthy digestion and prevents gastrointestinal issues, which are common in these small mammals. Hedgehogs are primarily insectivores, but incorporating purely plant foods into their diet, such as fruits, vegetables, and specially formulated hedgehog pellets, provides essential nutrients and fiber necessary for their overall health. For instance, a diet high in fiber helps mimic their natural foraging behavior, encouraging them to explore and consume a variety of foods, which can lead to better physical and mental stimulation. However, it is important to note that while plant foods are beneficial, they should not exceed 30% of their overall diet, as excessive plant matter can lead to obesity and health problems. Additionally, farm owners should ensure that the plant foods provided are safe and non-toxic, avoiding items like onions and garlic, which can be harmful. By maintaining a balanced diet that emphasizes fiber and plant-based foods, hedgehogs can thrive, contributing to the farm's ecosystem and enhancing their well-being. The diet and habitat of hedgehogs are shown in farming documentaries to play a major role in their reproductive success. A nutritious diet rich in fiber and essential nutrients helps maintain the overall health and fertility of hedgehogs, which are important factors for successful breeding. Hedgehogs typically breed once a year, with mating occurring in late summer or early fall. Gestation lasts approximately 210 days, and females typically give birth to 1 or 2 young in the spring when resources are more abundant. However, mother hedgehogs face challenges in caring for their young. They are solitary animals, which sometimes results in limited interaction with their young after birth. Although newborn hedgehogs, known as pups, are born with soft quills that harden within a few days, maternal care is relatively minimal. Data shows that in the wild and on farms, mothers can only provide basic care and leave their young to fend for themselves after a few weeks. Providing an environment that mimics natural conditions can help reduce stress and improve reproductive outcomes, ensuring that young have a better chance of survival. We would like to remind you that in this farming documentary, the processing of porcupine meat in China is different from other animals due to the specific challenges posed by porcupine quills and the appropriate demand for the meat. Unlike common livestock such as cattle or chickens, porcupines have sharp, removable quills that must be carefully removed before processing, adding an additional step of safety and preparation. Once the quills are removed, the meat is processed similarly to other wild game meats, in an effort to retain the tender texture and mild flavor often compared to pork and rabbit. In some gourmet markets, especially those catering to exotic game enthusiasts, porcupine meat can fetch up to $40 per pound, much higher than conventional meats. A fully grown hedgehog can yield approximately 10 to 15 pounds of meat, making it a premium specialty product that stands apart from conventional meat processing.
The rise of porcupine meat consumption and pet ownership in China reflects two distinct markets. While porcupine meat is prized as a delicacy, urban youth in cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou increasingly keep porcupines as exotic pets, attracted by their unique appearance and status symbol appeal. Pet ownership has risen by 15% in these areas over the past 5 years. Popular pet breeds include the African pygmy and Indian crested porcupines, which are smaller than wild species. However, caring for them is challenging, requiring a high-fiber diet, spacious enclosures, and careful handling due to their sharp quills. Though some care methods resemble farm practices, pet porcupines need more personalized attention. Meanwhile, the demand for porcupine meat fuels a growing processing factory industry. Stay updated on the latest farming insights by subscribing to Trending Farm and turning on notifications. Your support helps us create more valuable documentaries. Thank you, and see you in the next video. The pigeon farming industry in the U.S. has grown steadily, with over 10 million pigeons raised annually for meat and eggs. The farm featured in this farming documentary operates with a unique design, utilizing specialized lofts and enclosed aviaries rather than a traditional free-range system. According to the owner, this design minimizes the risk of disease and allows for better control over the bird's diet and health, ultimately producing higher quality organic products. With over 2 million pigeons raised each year, the farm focuses on ethical practices, including organic feed and waste management systems that align with sustainable farming principles. The owner shares that this approach ensures a more efficient, healthier environment for the pigeons, compared to the more open and less regulated conditions of free-range systems. In this this farming documentary, we delve into the unique world of caged pigeon farming, where over 2 million pigeons are raised each year for their meat and eggs. Unlike free-range systems, this model uses a controlled environment to optimize egg production and ensure bird health. Pigeons lay 2 eggs per clutch, with both parents taking turns incubating the eggs for approximately 17 to 19 days. The farm's design includes specially constructed nesting boxes that mimic natural conditions, allowing the pigeons to engage in their natural breeding behavior. After hatching, the young pigeons, or pigeon chicks, are fed a nutritious crop milk by their parents for the first 7 to 10 days. This controlled setup reduces the risk of disease and predation, ensuring a consistent, high-quality product. This farming documentary showcases how such innovative practices lead to ethical, sustainable pigeon farming while maintaining top production standards. In this farming documentary, we explore the specific diet required for optimal pigeon health and productivity. Pigeon food typically consists of a mix of organic grains, seeds, and legumes, such as corn, wheat, millet, peas, and barley. These ingredients provide essential nutrients, including proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Experts recommend tailoring the diet to the pigeon's purpose. Higher protein levels are essential for egg production, while a more energy-dense diet is crucial for meat production. Generally, each pigeon is fed 30 to 40 grams of mixed feed per day, depending on size and age. By applying expert advice on nutrition, significant improvements have been observed in both egg and meat production. Pigeons are healthier, laying eggs more consistently and growing faster for meat production, resulting in enhanced farm productivity. This farming documentary highlights how proper nutrition directly impacts the farm's efficiency and profitability. In this farming documentary, we take a close look at the process of transporting over 2 million pigeons annually from the farm to the processing facility. The journey begins with careful handling, with each pigeon placed into specialized transport crates designed to hold up to 30 birds per crate. These crates are equipped with ventilation to ensure proper airflow and prevent overheating during the approximately 2 to 3 hour journey. Throughout the transport, farm workers take special care to minimize stress, regularly checking on the pigeons to ensure they remain calm and secure. And they arrive at the processing facility, typically located 100 to 150 miles from the farm. The pigeons are unloaded gently into holding pens. There, they are monitored and given a brief period to acclimate before moving to the next stage of the processing cycle. This farming documentary showcases how careful management of every step, including transportation, helps ensure the well-being and quality of the pigeons throughout the entire process. In this farming documentary, we show how the demand for pigeon meat is growing as more people discover its unique flavor and health benefits. After being humanely processed, pigeons are cleaned, carefully plucked, and processed for market. The meat is then graded based on quality, with the highest quality pigeon meat being tender and lean. Pigeon meat is known for its rich flavor, similar to duck meat, and is often considered a delicacy in many cuisines around the world. Pigeon meat is also very nutritious, providing an excellent source of protein, iron, and essential vitamins, making it a popular choice for health-conscious consumers. While pigeon meat is still relatively rare in the United States, it is becoming increasingly popular due to its sustainability and ethical production methods.